Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Madeline and I like to make stuff. So today's video is going to be super to the point. I do not have a second to spare, and that is because we have about 3 days left to prepare for our first craft fair. So I'm a home sewist. I've been sewing for about 5 years now, and pretty much for the past 2 been procrastinating selling what I sew. And I found a craft fair at a local church, and I finally just said, you know what, I'm doing it. It's small enough. I feel like if I were a gigantic failure, it wouldn't really matter. Bless you. Sorry, I have a 1-year-old right here. For the past 2 weeks, I've been sewing feverishly through pretty much every nap time, and let me show you what I have so far. So first up, I only made about 8 of these, which honestly, if anyone else does this, I would say batch sew like 15 of everything, because only 8 is just like not enough. But I made these triple compartment diaper bags, which have, thank you. So they have a top compartment, obviously for all your necessities, diapers and whatnot. And then on the front, they have a second compartment with a flap for reaching your wipes hands-free, which I've come to find out is actually kind of necessity sometimes. And then it has another pocket down here for any toiletries you might want. So I made 8 of these, and I think I'm going to be asking maybe about 35 of them. I'm not sure. And these are folding grocery totes, so obviously they're about yay big. So they fold right up. They have a little flap that comes down, and I still have to put the snaps on, so it'll look something like this, and it'll sit really neat. 12 of these for sale. Up next, these are bread bags, and so I actually have one more step to do with these. I have probably about 12 to 15, and these are actually going to be homemade, home waxed, bread bags. So I have some local Shenandoah beeswax that I got from a local beekeeper, and I'm going to share with you how I made these really quick and how I'm going to wax them and package them. So I'm really excited to be selling these. I think these will make great gifts and stocking stuffers. So I'm going to try to finish up those today, and then if I have time, I also want to try to make some jar openers and just some smaller stocking stuffers, and I'll share that too. So follow along. We are going to finish our products. I'm going to show you how I pack up, and I will take you with me to the market. So let's go. So this is homemade rendered beeswax. You can tell the difference. That stuff you buy on Amazon smells nothing like this. This smells like honey. It's delicious. Morning. Sorry, I am going to be that person that talks while they drive right now, and I apologize, but I'm running late to literally everything. We're on our way to the craft fair. I left late this morning because my son got up, and so now I'm going to get there with literally 5 minutes to spare, 5 minutes to set up, but it's okay because I forgot half of my inventory. So it doesn't matter anyway, there's not much to set up. I was so caught up with getting ready and nursing my son, and I totally forgot that I didn't even bring my diaper bags, the bags that had taken me so much work and so much time to put together, and it's like half of what my inventory was worth. But it's okay, this is a huge learning experience, so we'll see how today goes. Will I make $0? Will I make $10? We'll see. Yeah. Oh yeah, so home, the craftware actually went pretty well, all things considered. So let me tell you how it went. So initially, I showed up with about 5 minutes to spare, but luckily the craft fair was pretty small. I had a lot of people, of course, walk by and like not really look, and I was able to get some really good tips on my display. So I mentioned I actually forgot all of my diaper bags at home, so I actually didn't have that to even sell. My grocery totes didn't do great either. Nobody bought those, but my bread bags that I made did amazing. I had people that came up and they seemed like really excited that I was selling them. It seems like an item that a lot of people want, but that's not out there that much. And so I sold I sold 10 bread bags in total, which is crazy. I thought I was gonna sell like a couple. And then the apple pie filling, I did sell 2 of those. And I'm not that disappointed. I do think $15 is expensive for apple pie filling. It is what it is, but it was handpicked. It took me hours of labor. So I didn't want to short myself, but so I sold 2 of those. And then I did trade a third one for some earrings. They were so cute. Oh yeah, it went great. Let me tell you what I would change. Preparedness. A checklist would have saved my life. I did not bring all my product. I did not bring extras. I did not bring tape, scissors, anything logistical. I did not even bring water. I was sitting there starving and parched the whole day. It was miserable. I mean, that part, like, it wasn't miserable to be there, but oh my gosh, I was so hungry the whole day. So bring food, bring water, bring a book. And then the other thing is a display. I realized that a lot of people were walking up to my products not knowing what they were. And I had signs, but my sign only said bread bag. And so that made me realize I need to work more on my display. All that to say is I learned a lot. It was a lot of fun. And oh, did I even tell you what I made? 3 pie fillings and 10 bread bags brought me in a total of So I made $158, minus the $50 booth fee. So probably about $100. And you know, I'm gonna consider materials, we'll probably cut that in half. So I would say I netted $50, which that's nothing. But I came away today with inspiration and advice that I think was worth being there. So I'm gonna try to share the information of the beautiful ladies that I met today, and if anybody sees this and wants to check out their stuff, please do, because it's gorgeous. So anyway, okay, my baby's hungry, I gotta go eat. Thank you so much for joining on this video. It is just a blessing to be able to do this and share it with you guys. So subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you soon.